If you've ever found yourself reaching for food, wine, weed, doom scrolling, binge watching Netflix just to get through the day, you're not alone. In this video, I'll share why so many empaths turn to these numbing habits and how you can break free without shame. I'm Monica Goldsoul, the empath healer. And for years, I used numbing to cope with emotions that felt too big for me to handle. Smoking, distraction, anything that would quiet the noise inside me. For a long time, I felt like it meant I was bad and had a problem, right? But I realized that numbing was actually my body trying to protect me. And that shift helped bring self-compassion, and it helped me know how to use these coping strategies to support my healing and not block it. As empaths, we feel everything more deeply. What might roll off someone else's back can land in our body like a tidal wave. And when your nervous system gets overloaded, it looks for the fastest way to find relief. That's when numbing becomes a survival tool, a coping strategy, right? Whether it's smoking, drinking, scrolling, overeating, binge watching TV, or overworking, or anything else that helps you numb out and distract yourself. Society has often associated this habit, especially smoking and drinking, with addiction and seen it as a weakness or a moral failure. But addiction or numbing coping strategies are not actually the problem. They're symptoms of trauma, stress, and overwhelm. Numbing is your body's way of saying, this is too much, I need a break. It's a survival response that can actually be helpful if you use it to your advantage. But it also becomes an issue when it's your permanent way of coping and living. For over 10 years, I used to wake up into full-blown panic attacks. Often at like 4 in the morning, I would just wake up, tightness in my chest, hard to breathe, racing thoughts, feeling like I was just in a panic. And what I always reached for was my bong or my pipe. I would, take that inhale, and on the exhale, I'd feel everything just kind of calm down, even if just a little bit. It was a real relief. But over time, I realized that if this was the only thing I was doing to help myself, it wasn't actually healing, I was just coping. It was a cover-up. But it also helped me to see that I wasn't weak for doing it. I was just desperate for peace. The deeper work had to be about healing the root of those panic attacks, not just numbing the symptoms. So in the meantime, as I did that deeper healing work, I also had to meet myself with compassion, knowing it was okay to smoke, for smoking to be a way for me to cope until I had better tools or had, done enough to heal that root cause. So how do you actually move away from numbing without shaming yourself? Here are 3 steps that helped me. First, awareness. Just start noticing what you reach for and why. Instead of judging yourself for it, just get curious. Like asking yourself, what am I feeling right now that I don't want to feel that is making me reach for this? Right? That simple awareness shifts a lot. Second, you can start to create or find healthier substitutes. Once you notice the pattern, experiment with something else, maybe a grounding tool that gives you a sense of calm without disconnecting you. It could be deep breathing, journaling, going for a walk, getting a massage, or some sort of a gentle embodiment practice like placing your hand on your heart and breathing into it. It's okay if you still go do smoke or use your coping strategy after, but it's also important to start trying other tools to help yourself and build that toolbox. And third, healing at the root. This is the deeper layer. If you want to really heal, you need to get to the root of what is causing you to reach for the coping tool, coping strategy in the first place. Maybe it's a toxic relationship that you're in or that you're trying to heal from. Or Maybe you can't stop people pleasing and the stress and anxiety has gotten to be too much. It is vital to actually do this deeper healing work here so that you can process and heal it and learn to regulate your nervous system to feel safe with your emotions, right? Doing that deep work. And when you do, the need to numb naturally starts to fade. Maybe you would still reach for that same right glass of wine, but now it becomes more enjoyable and less about coping because you're no longer drowning in your feelings. You've learned to hold them, process them, and release them. Numbing doesn't mean you failed, and it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It means your body has been protecting you the only way it knew how. The more compassion that you can bring to yourself, the easier it becomes to replace those habits with tools that actually help and heal you. If this resonates, make sure to follow my channel for more videos just like this. I'm doing a 90-day sprint where I post one video every day for 90 days. And then of course, I'll continue posting after that 90 days. I also created a free masterclass. So if you're ready for that deeper healing, check out my masterclass, Why Empathic Sensitive Women Still Feel Stuck, even after therapy, and how to break free. In it, I share the exact roadmap that I used to release these numbing patterns like smoking and finally feel safe in my own body. You can watch it for free. I'll leave it in the description box below the video. See you next time.